Hello, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes. I'm, of course, game operator and narrator. So we are sitting in the Cylon boss sector. This is going to be the first boss of this new run, with a couple of POIs we need to wrap up. Let's get this all cleared. Unfortunately, we can't grab a little bit more experience for our engineer. That's all right. It does give us a good chance of actually grabbing maybe a little bit more experience for the rest of our crews. So maybe we get a level up. Probably not in this fight, but we'll see. All right, Dillium's back up. Swing by the bar, see what's going on. Healthcare specialists, gamble scrap. Go ahead and maybe improve the morale of our keg pilot. Just a little bit more. At excellent now, which is perfect. And I was instructed that we should probably swing by the bar first off, just in case. There might be bonuses we may really enjoy having on our hands. For everything else, we're going to start working on our supply ships and get those leveled. And we do have a couple things we need to take care of. What have we got? Sealed ship for our crisis. Commander, we need your help. All of our exits are sealed. We're locked in. My Cylon missile that exploded close to the ship must have triggered this response. By the gods, at first glance, she is right. Looks like a ship-wide electronic and mechanical failure. We can't get out. Even our main airlock is blocked. You find some soothing words before picking Lambert's brain over a possible solution. I see two options. The security lock must be reset. To do that, we need a spare system. We might find one in wreckages or colonial structures. The other is simpler but riskier for the ship. We blow the main airlock. We can lock the Ranger. We're not blowing an airlock. None of that sounds like a great idea. What do we got? Head to the bar. I need to unwind. I'll join you. So this is her arc, apparently. The Gunstar bar is half empty. This is perhaps why Marcia opens up to you. Bottled up for years, lying to myself and others. Perhaps now is not the best time to fix this, but there's something I need to do. Something I couldn't finish before the attack on the colonies. You smile. You support her with your eyes. You find the right words to show that you understand. Really? That's what you think? You nod silently, sip from your drink. You try to keep at bay all the things that you too couldn't finish. I need intel, the kind we can get on some structures we explore. Then maybe I can solve whatever's eating away at me. Why not? Give you permission. Severily's eyes seem to look over a bit above your shoulder, as if someone else were there with you. Oh no! Thank you, Commander. Thank you. Dang it. We have to resolve 2 POIs with her, and it's definitely not going to happen here. It's just the same, we're not going to resolve that wreckage either. That's okay. I can't even do level ups. Alright, just get it repaired. And that's actually a little bit unfortunate because we got we got nothing else to do. No. Ah, man, we're gonna have like 4 turns where there's nothing to do. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Everything else is good so far. Yeah. Dang it. R&D lab, everything's too expensive. But we can grab more evasion, I guess. With the scrap we have, why not? I guess the best thing we can do is start doing some scrap cycling, I guess. See what else pops up. We can get maybe 2. Oh, we do have an opportunity here. Sir, aware there's some tension about the Silver Skipper. Dockers are using an empty deck, but Navy personnel warns it's off limits. Workers can have it. Military is now tense. Okay, well, I need to fix that. Cool. And maybe I will. I guess we'll find out. Additional 40 scrap on the board. And here we go. Let's get stuck into the battle, shall we? Where are we going next? Edison. Hey, new civilian ship. And a trade beacon. Let's do it. Base star is up. There's something different about you. Your fleet, your dedication, your destiny. But don't mistake your survival for anything other than luck. I will hunt down every last one of you. Every last one. You're crazy, girl. You gotta be reasoning with Commander. Dratus is lighting up. What do we got? We are looking at... Oh yeah, the eye. Acquire a target squadron, then launch a salvo of 5 consecutive exploding shots at the position in the battlefield. Ooh, this might be fun. Let's get everybody online, shall we? And Raptor. On the range out. Get the Viper on the move. If we're lucky. Ooh, that's a nuke. That's not so lucky. Alright, well, the nuke's gonna come in first. Raptor should have that one. Hi. Take a shot. There we go. Nuke down. A little worried when that didn't trigger. High explosive missile. We may need to switch this out. We'll save it. Or maybe not. Get them both out. Ooh. Missile did not clean it up like I had hoped. Whoop. Viper's targeted. Let's get a move on. Yeah, just use that to my... Oh, I'll turn back in too close. I was going to say, use that to my advantage. And unfortunately, this looks like it's going to be a little bit of a problem. That's all right, we're taking hits, but it's cool. The nuke is going to be the bigger concern. Especially since how they want to throw multiple out. Don't move, Raptor. What are you doing? Shot. Nuke down. Okay, that was close. I kind of wish I didn't go ahead and use all this stuff, but I guess it is what it is. We do have the missile coming up here real quick, which is kind of nice. Raptor, I want you on that. Viper is cleaning these guys up. Gunstar can take it. Throw the missile out over here. There we go. Clean that board up. All right, 2 seconds. Let's get the Viper on the move this direction. We're gonna eat that one. That's all right. That's another nuke. Please tell me you're shooting at something. Yeah, it's going for the heavy raider. That's okay. Blackout on you. Viper, grab the nuke. Viper, grab the nuke. He's not grabbing the nuke. Gonna say Viper's a little slow on this one. That's unfortunate. 46 seconds. And we're cleaning them up. I'm actually going to leave the Viper online with this group. We use the Raptor again to try and intercept this nuke as it comes in. Four seconds. Three. Shot out. Hit the nuke. And here come the shots. Two hits. That's unfortunate. 24 seconds on the board. And one more nuke on the way. Now, Raptor's taking hits, but we should be fine. Nuke down, heavy raider taking incoming fire. That's golden. 13 seconds remaining. We're actually gonna hold everyone together here, and we're gonna send flak and missiles out of this group. Viper, you're pretty much done. 10 seconds. And you're way faster than everybody else. All right, shot out. Everybody back to the barn. Come on, jump. We're out of here. Okay, a little bit rougher than expected. Or anticipated, but not bad. Not bad. Give the squadron another level. It's toasters, they're everywhere. UXO seems distant, lost in his thoughts. Or maybe there's a traitor amongst us. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can find somebody this time. Who knows? I have no idea. First off, let's go to the bar. A healthcare specialist or gamble supplies? Let's talk with the healthcare specialists. All heroes gain 5 experience. Could have got more, but I need the supplies just in case. Just in case. And the first thing we need to do, level up our chief tech. That's unfortunate. Minus 25% damage. Could get you moved over to squadrons if need be, maybe. Can't do any rerolls, that's unfortunate. It's got the decaying shot. We'll give him speed. As for everything else, what do we need to do? We need to get just one POI? Well, let's see if we can grab a ship. We got the Rainbow Star. Server got our hands on a spare system for the Ranger. My team's ready to fix their security system. Get it online. As for this ship, what do? Obtain 1 fuel per jump. Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Viper, what do you got for a level? Unit gains 20% evasion while moving. You grab the long-range missile or do an extra 10 damage. Give me extra damage. You're almost one-shotting half the ships out there. What do we have? We have a Gazelle. Unit gains 100% damage against missiles. And every time a unit destroys a unit or a missile, against 5% speed for the remainder of the battle. Okay, that's pretty quick. Yes. And the Cobra available. Yeah, it's not bad. And what do we got for heroes? That heals heroes in 1 sector. We have Ace Pilot and Salvager. Gain 20% extra scrap every time this hero uses their abilities to resolve a POI with scrap reward. We haven't done the scrap just yet. We could probably try and grab some more supplies. It is 8. Let's actually grab the keg. Do we want more heroes? Kinda, sorta. Let's get them on board. We have ships we can't use. Already in the hangar, and we desperately need scrap in order to make that up and run. So we got 207. And an opportunity up on the board. This is very unusual, but I promise I'd ask, sir. Some of the officers are requesting compensation for having worked overtime. They'd like additional food stamps. Well, this will actually make things a little bit easier on the military. And they already don't like us, so we'll take it. Make them just a little bit happier. I only have 1 officer available. But let's get this resolved. Fix the hangar door. Commander, your team has fixed my ship. I have my doubts anyone would ever get on or off again. Thank you. We're all in this together, Captain. So at least that's done. We need to get... We need a structure with her. Whoops. I went ahead and grabbed the wrong one for the wrong one. I thought it was just a POI, but it's a structure POI. Well, we'll grab some Tillium. Balance out the books a little bit better. And let's have a look at what our new crisis is. We have no supplies, very little scrap, very little fuel. And that sounds like it's going to be expensive. Red alert in the CIC. The air smells of panic and fear. You remove all emotion from your voice as you ask your chief tech for a report. Explosion confirmed in the squadron dock, Commander. Gas leak. Probably accidental. No victims. But engineers are reporting heavy damage to the squadrons. Hull micro holes. Torn pressure joints. With the damage to the aircraft, the Cylons will shoot them down more easily. You have to do something. What the frack? There's a way. I can find spare parts and wreckages. Or we close the whole squadron dock and focus on repairs. Just repairs for 2 jumps. Oh! No squadrons for 2 jumps. Oh no, it's 20% damage taken for all allied squadrons for 2 jumps. Locks 1 squadron dock for the first 40 seconds of each battle during 2 sectors. 40 seconds is a long time. Especially if it turns out to be the Vipers. That is a very long time. We'll take the increased damage. Yeesh. That's going to take a little bit longer, isn't it? Yeah. Because we both need the same person for both of these. Well, isn't that just craptacular? I have an unusual request from the workers, sir. They can't wash after a long day's work because they don't have enough supplies. Well, I got none. Gonna have to deal with it. Oh, workers are now tense now too. Cool. Everybody's upset. And I don't blame them. Alright, that gives me 247. R&D. It's 264. Get another squadron online. Could grab logistics. Maximum health. Could also grab armor. Could also grab critical systems isolation. That way our repairs go up as well. $264. So close. Do we ride this one out a little further? The ships aren't that bad. Gunstar could probably use a little repair. Just in case. Rainbow Star is going to sit this one out. And there's our civilian defense all lined up. All right, let's dance. What is the next area? And shipwreck. Ooh, drifting civilian ship. There's something. I wouldn't mind another civilian ship. But this one has more scrap. I do apologize, still running a little bit of a cold here, it would seem. So let's do, well, we want the ship. And regardless of, it does actually solve one of our issues. Type A shooter on the board. All units deployed gain the Cylon mutation. Enhanced vision, plus 15 range. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. Although that is a lot of ships making their way downtown here. Just a lot. Let's get everybody lined up. And cleaned up. I'll take that. Minute 46 on the board. Weapon systems are slowly coming online. Missile out. Move for intercept. Raptor's gonna have this missile. There we go. Viper caught him just in time too. Not the worst thing in the world. Saying that an awful lot. It could be worse. So far, so good actually on this one. Weapons are online for the gun start. Oh, that one completely whiffed her. And that's a nuke. We got the interception. Unfortunately, yes, the increased range actually does add up. He is taking a pounding. Holy crap. Okay, let's get that missile out and deal with it. We'll move the Raptor up a little further. Yikes. Okay, we got a lot of missiles incoming here. And we do have flak up, so we can grab this group as they come in. Nuke will catch. And let's get some flak rounds out right here. Move the Viper down just a little bit. No, Viper, stay out of the flak. He's very missile heavy, this guy. That was a lot of nukes. Okay. We're on it, though. Ooh, Raptor's taking hits. Elite Heavy Raider is putting up one heck of a fight. All right, we're still in it. That's more damage on the Ranger. That might be on the next critical level here. We'll find out. Buddy, don't destroy the Raptor. 6. We didn't quite get the damage we needed. The Raptor's gonna go down. Ooh, that was a miss. That was actually a miss. Followed up with another miss. Ooh, 20 seconds on the board. I may have to dance with the devil on this one. We don't want the Raptor to get smashed. Immediately go back to the barn. Okay, good. Viper did manage to catch that. We'll see which way these guys go. That's outside of range. Viper's on the move. 9 seconds, back to the barn. Yes, I know, he's just taking hits. Get out of here. And we are actually good. Did not cross that critical threshold. Not bad. No, you don't need the experience. It's far too much. It's a waste. Just a little bit of a waste. Meanwhile, we have 2 crises on board. Oh, good. To the bar first. What have we got? Look at that. Marcia's killing streak is off the charts. She's killed so many Cylons. Maybe there's something she can wear as a badge of honor? Gladius is what she's going for. Our Slayer. And let's give her... We'll give her Gladius. Let's have a look at the civilian ship after we get this level done. This one's not so bad. But the minus 20% damage is still pretty rough. We'll grab the 25% duration. And play Triad with the military? Why not? As you sit down surrounded by military officers, you grab your cards and ask yourself, do Cylons play games? The question quickly fades as the other players try their best to beat you. If there's one place they're allowed to take down the boss, it's here, during a game of Triad. You win a few rounds and lose some as well. But more importantly, you notice that the officers around the table respect you a little bit more. I'll take the slightly improved, so it's not so tense. Way better option. Alright, Raptor, what do you got for a level up? Increased range? That's actually not too bad for an artillery platform. Yeah, the charge shot. Cooldown 15 seconds. Only a 5% increase to damage. Yeah, give me the increased range. Scrapper's sitting pretty. Let's have a look at the next ship here. We need you. Get her CAG online for this one. The Nova Soul. Great news, we have enough parts to fix the squadrons. Visiting wreck sites was the right call. We can start whenever you want. Get it done. And what do? More scrap. Just what the doctor ordered. We can grab burn supplies for this one. Crisis solved. I'll take that. The repairs are done in the squadron deck, Commander, but you raise an eyebrow. What's worse than good news followed by a but? The workers are petitioning that we release the name of the person behind the explosion. They suspect someone from the military is involved. They feel if it had been one of them, we'd be hunting them down this very moment in the corridors of the Gunstar. You try to collect your thoughts before speaking. But the military refuses to name a culprit. What should we do? There's no negative side effect on this one. Well, we need to know who did it. I'll organize a public punishment so the message gets through. Whoops. The meeting shall continue until morale improves. We have lost civilians. Oh no. Incredulity ripples through the CIC. Only minutes earlier, a civilian shuttle peeled away from the fleet and then disappeared from the Dreadus entirely. The civilians wanted to help, Commander. They must have had a goal in mind. I'm sure of it. I just don't know what it was. And they are now lost in space, unable to communicate with us, and we have no idea where they went. Almeida seems to be lost. It happened so fast. We should follow protocol, sir. Interrogate potential witnesses, explore the last known location. It's a waste of time. Sir, let me look for them. I'll miss our next jumps, but I'll rejoin the fleet, I promise. He appears extremely confident, as if the gods themselves have entrusted him with this mission. If anything goes wrong, you'll be lost on your own, and we need you, Rousset. Let me lead the investigation. We could take 100 to fleet health. We could take that hit. We cannot lose you for 2 jumps. And mainly because we can probably just go ahead and offset this a little bit. And we are going to need you to get that done. And interrogate the passengers. Get on an EXO. Just in time for the next crisis. For once I come with good news. We managed to pinpoint the location of the lost civilians. Copy that. All we need now is a rescue. Wait a minute. Ivanov stops. Something's happening on the Dreadus console. Something bad. A distress signal? They're being attacked. Launch the birds. Of course, sir. And there's another emergency going on here. Oh, good. Skipping stone. What do we got? Commander, the captain of the Rainbow Star wants to talk to you. He sounds agitated. Commander, we have a bit of a situation. An asteroid just hit our hull. Everything is okay except for a spare parts vault. The outside door may break at any moment. I'm afraid we won't be able to fix it ourselves without affecting the efficiency of our ship. I'm requesting help. My team is ready to help with the repairs, sir. Hold on. Can we tell them to fix this issue themselves? Commander, if we don't help them, their ship won't be available for the next few sectors. That is 120 scrap. We can lock the Rainbow Star. She's just fuel. Sure, right away. The whole ship's been locked down, Commander. We will take time to fix it. Although I have to tell you, not everyone likes it. Little push and pull on this one. Underworld up, workers down. As for this one, we just need to use Tillium to resolve this. Destroy or retrieve. I'm quite literally not worried about anything else on the board there. Let's get your level up first, before we go into this one. 30% chance to gain 2 plus fleet health every time assigned squadron destroys an enemy unit. Or gain an additional 20% damage as long as the squadron holds at 100%. I mean, that's really good. We just gotta stay tipped up. I would love that repair ability we had last run. Although with the amount of enemies we kill, this would stack up very, very quickly too. Let's grab the fleet health bonuses. And as far as everything else goes, let's get into the R&D lab and grab that extra hangar. And let's get this fight going. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. We do have maybe a potential hero here. No. Unfortunately, no. Now let's get to work. Ha! Huh. It's incomplete. Dratus contact. The civilians are in one of those wrecked ships. I'm receiving a distress signal, but I'm unable to determine the exact location. We'll have to check every piece of wreckage and hope for the best. Okay. I guess we get the wolf out. Take the shot immediately there. Viper, get a move on. Wolf, get a move on as well. That's a missile out. We're working on it. Apparently we just have to touch it. No, do have to stay in the circle. Stay in the circle. That one's empty. Wolf up. And Viper moving on to the next one. Move the Raptor up as well. Kind of working on this one. Oh, that one missed. Might lose the Viper. Nope. Still good. That mine's gonna be a problem. Big explosion on that ship. That one is empty. Can't tell what the health is left on that ship either. Unfortunate. And I forgot to micro the wolf. So we're off to a grand start here. Looking 6 different ways and not paying attention to either. That was unfortunately empty. That means they're way back here. There we go. The one. That's weird. What's going on here? That's a weird camera angle. Did not trigger that one. And there's one more mine. Just a little bit further up. And I don't think we can really sit there and trigger that and keep that ship in one piece. So let's play it by ear, shall we? You shoot that. And we'll just bide our time. Viper, don't move. Got him. Let's get out of here. I can't believe I actually allowed that wolf to get destroyed. Well, good time out, I guess. I gotta pay more attention to that. We're out of here. Lost civilians are now aboard the Silver Skipper. Safe, but shaken. In the name of Artemis, why did those civilians jump away in the first place? According to our debriefing, they went to investigate a small piece of wreckage detected by the Dreadus. They wanted to help, and actually they did. They picked up crystallized bacteria on it. Potential pharmaceutical material. Could be of use, Commander. Should we let them keep the loot? Let him keep it. Let him keep it. Alright, what's the wolf looking like? 27 scrap to repair. We can get it back up and running right now. Yeesh. All that's left now is just finishing this stuff up. Let's grab... Oh, I was going to say, hopefully everything's nice and clean, but it turns out it's not. We do have an opportunity, though. I think I'd be dealing with this kind of issue with the workers. According to the Gunstar doctors, the navigators are abusing on stims for their missions. It could even affect my team. Thus, it might affect healthcare if we don't step in. Yeah, we gotta step in and stop that. No stims on the job. We went hostile. Well, are they just grumpy? Be mad all you want, no stims for you. I don't care. Yikes. All right. Next battle is lined up. Let's get stuck in. Where are we off to next? I wonder. Elite Cylon battle. Or a whole lot of scrap and an ability to trade. No fuel. That's a problem. Remember when I said I'm not too worried about fuel? I'm suddenly worried about fuel, especially seeing how that's a crisis objective that we can't get completed. Looks like we're going elite. Phantom class frigate. And looks like we got the minefield set up again. Oh, good. Let's get the Cobra out. And what we're looking at here. Unit gains 30 damage, but this bonus is lost for 4 seconds if this unit is shot at, even if the shot misses. I am fine with this. We'll get this mine triggered right off the bat. And I think we might get lucky here. And didn't really get anyone. Dodgers. Getting a little bit of damage on there. But only getting that online when they're actually shooting at something. That's a little unfortunate. I'll get the missile out for this one. A little damage on the ship, but not bad. There we go. Get the mines over here is a little bit as well. I did not get the Dodgers. That's unfortunate. Minute 30 on the board. And I think that is a critical issue on that ship, I think. Nuke incoming. That's all right. We got this covered. Nuke down. All right. I'll take that. Ah, didn't trigger the mine. That's unfortunate. And I don't think we're actually going to trigger it. Nope. So far, so good. Actually, we cleaned that up really nice. Dodger heavy raiders moving in. Nukes moving out. And flak. All right, that's cleaned up. And the nukes as well. We got a bunch of elites coming in now. 4 elites. That's a little unfortunate. All elite raiders. Okay, they didn't last long. 30 seconds on the clock. 35 seconds on the clock to be more precise. More elites on the way in. Ah, that spawned before they were ready. Shoot. Trying to avoid the dodgers here for now. Yep, there's our critical. Still good, 22 seconds. Viper, let's clean up some of these missiles, please. We got 16 on the board. Heavy missiles ready. Let's use that. Get this guy cleaned up. He's being annoying. 10 seconds on the board. I guess everybody head home. And we're out of here. Gotta get that critical fixed, unfortunately. Resolve that without cost, please. Thank you. An elite fight on the board. Not bad, not bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. So far, things are going... well, they're going. I'll see exactly how this shakes out, but for now, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. If you liked today's episode, by all means, please don't forget to do all the YouTube things. Every little bit does help. And I'll see you in the next one.